Talking Point platform. TTPTB. Oh yeah. Unale we pledge with love and loyalty to we sweet mama salute. Now we all come together as well on for tomorrow. Now we go make salute.
Yes, family, welcome back to yet another very, very important segment where they come through the Talking Point platform. Again, we're not done with Komon-Tok there. I don't know when we go done with them. I don't know. Today, we get Poku Komon-Tok na the show. One of the Komon-Tok will get for can to light on, get for can get a little bit of life. Now, the talk about it Yeatay Yeatay. Plenty people yesterday after the show on our now we had on our contact with, but whether it's true or not. Anyway, I can't tell exactly the truth, nothing but the truth. Now, also, when you look at the protests in Senegal, finally, this is a good news for democracy and a bad news for leaders that we get a dictatorial tendency, we get a dictate, we get the assumption, we get no working misuse their power for just impose or bastardize the constitution. Now, Senegal, the people of Senegal do not take nonsense. The president, he pushed the election to 10 months instead of February to December. The constitutional courts in Senegal don't rule yes, and it's nonsense. They're constitutional. Now, good news for Democrats lovers there. We go also look at the military court martial, and we also go look at bad news for we today in our salon. It's a good news for other people, but people that will love democracy. Now, a bad news. Abai Masiyembe Bagura, they don't finally include that inside the justice for the Supreme Court. It's a dangerous precedent. We don't show now why. But you go surprise. APC, what are the main opposition party, they endorse that 100%. Mark that. We go also look at the Minister of Works and Public Assets, Dennis Sandy. He will make another terrible mistake. Not a mistake. I believe say some of these guys perhaps now people and blood they affect them or some of the statements them anyway. I need to talk for her. Now okay, what to see. And the Minister of Information don't dismiss the leadership of the SLBC. If time permits, we all of them hold on to line, we go pardon. But what we will do today, if we don't know waste time or left for that, and then we'll just touch half the thing there. So we could just match up to the 1 hour we can locate for ourselves. All this and more, if you are the first in this for joining me, we want for you to opportunity for welcoming our Talking Point platform. We have to talk about things that we got the potential for carry go before, also got the potential for carry go there. Things when the traditional media can league, no, or they afraid for talk, or no one for talk at all. Now we take serious here. Why? Because we community members who get here, and that's the pay premium too, and we respect that. If you want to join me, and we highly encourage you to do that, look at who side right now. Maybe on YouTube, TPP, click on the subscribe button. If they see something like a bell, not to that red one where they see so they already done, click on that, turn the notification, let the rest to me. Whenever we come live, we'll send an alert to you, tell you so real, especially where we can get an emergency broadcast. Also, if you're not Facebook, this week for the first time, we name our Facebook now Talking Point platform. Again, it's super easy for joining me. Just like and follow, let the rest of we will take care of that. Well, just so you know, we get a brilliant, vibrant, engaging community now. We're passionate about the country. I guarantee you, when you join this community, you must get something to go learn from 1 or 2%. Or better half, if you say get something to learn from you, why you not go join the comment section or open the line? You tell me how you feel. Well, my name is Mr. Komon-Tok, and today is the 16th of February, 2024. Anyways, they can't just now come for them issues here.
Just one platform for news every day in our country, alone. For education, entertainment, for TV. We got enough tanga one inside Sierra Leone, like a big quantity. We breeze not a shit, pity.
All right, so fam, we'll all go straight. The first thing first, before we come to Yeatay Yeatay, as let me just do is a quick recap. As we all know, on the 26th of November, attempted coup take place in the country where government arrest certain people where they still they go, particularly the Germany, they still they go trial where they call court martial. I'm sure plenty people now know they follow again because of the share. But just so you know, that trial they ongoing. It's still there on. In fact, last week then they and today back and go now court. Let you just know how the court's been turned like seen that. Take a look on the courts today.
Just off the square, and I was posted to 1 Battalion Daru in the same year. Since it was a civil war at that time in Sierra Leone, I was deployed to Kono to reinforce the forces on the ground until 1995. From Kono, I was further posted to the Republic of Liberia on Komon-Tok deployment, and I was there till 1998 when I finally returned to Sierra Leone, and I was then posted to Gunguna. Having spent 1 year, 6 months at Gunguna on deployment with Komon-Tok forces, I was redeployed at Poloko in year 2000. I was among the military personnel selected by the British forces to undergo a special training in 60mm and 81mm mortar at the Benguma Training Center, now Armed Forces Training Center, AFTC. A training that lasted for 4 weeks, and I was then posted to 5 Brigade Gundama Barracks, Bo District. 6 months later, I was transferred at Headquarters, 24th Command, HQJFC, Kokri, and at the end of year 2000. Whilst at HQJFC, I was attached as a potential clerk to the office of the Deputy Chief of Staff, DICOS, in the person of Colonel Bangura, SL number unknown, but has retired from the army long since. I wish to say that I have been in that office until Tuesday, 28 November 2023, when I was arrested. On Sunday, 26 November 2023, before I was arrested, I was in my bedroom during the night hours at Wilberforce Barracks at 0300 hours on that fateful day, Sunday, 26 November 2023. I heard a blast of a rocket-propelled grenade. I quickly dressed in combat suits and moved towards 5 Infantry Battalion headquarters at Wilberforce Barracks. On reaching at 5 Infantry Battalion main gate, I was arrested by an unknown armed gunmen. Amongst these unknown gunmen, one was in possession of a rocket-propelled grenade, and the other was with an AK-47 rifle. They escorted me at the ammunition dome located at the back of the guard room of 5 Battalion and asked me to join them.
All right, so family, that's just a flashback waiting to take place in our courts today. And I'm sure plenty pound when I don't see the press release from government, the announcement of certain people then where government puts money, 50,000, something like that. Anybody where see them people. One of the person now Yeatay Yeatay. Now plenty people then believe say, I'm gonna know how we go, not so we get born between una and we, the born now for share, not so. No, we don't enjoy the program till forget for share. That's not your responsibility. We play with your part, you play your own part. Remember, when you share, not to win number, they share also the votes, the comments, because the next person will watch and will read her, definitely will really comment, and then we'll probably open the line and we'll read the contribution. Consider that. All right. So, Yeatay Yeatay. In fact, plenty people now this program don't they ask me, where Yeatay Yeatay? Who's Yeatay Yeatay? Some people they argue say Yeatay Yeatay don't die. Some people they argue say no diet. Well, as always, everybody gets a right to opinion. We believe what we believe, and some of we will just get to be very honest with you now. The position I don't put it in a privileged position. We don't know certain things 2 months ago, but because of trust and other things, and not to everything we come public and say. Now, when it comes to the issue of identity, um, we aren't let we know say word of mouth for say just for canton now. We are let it be like sort of like an interview. But however, when somebody they run out of die, you get forget and die, wouldn't they say peace of mind, they rest. They rest there it feel. Fortunately, we yesterday we borderly station, not whatever it says sister, then broke the news. They let the cat out of the bag and tell me say uh Yeatay Yeatay, they are alive. When after that program, the people that begin call, Mr. Komon-Tok, somebody text, you can't, I don't know, but anyway, I not feel say, okay, that I understand because everybody get what I believe. I don't feel say, we had to just sit on and make up plan. But if for out of courtesy, when I don't know, they ask all my day, when I not carry again, from we are done one application, I would just, but yes, climb on the step of Wiyad to tell you say 110% Yeatay they are alive. And I will confirm like I said, we don't know what is more than we stand they put in place November, December, January. Almost like 2 months. We know say they are alive and we not trust, not a word no more. We prove that I make anything we do on this platform with it what we the watchword is with credibility. You're always mindful of credibility. We go and try, we do best due diligence behind the scene and find out if indeed this man it's but some people then be let's say they don't die. Some say they don't kill us, some say, well, if you want get the source, you don't get some from me now, but it come up from we had yesterday, and this not just a confirmation. Say yes, indeed. No worry. Wait here for we had too. We get more, we will let you know. Well, I think say we don't do justice to the people that we want to learn Mr. Komon-Tok talker before them believe. Anyway, no push on aside. Now, another thing where we can look at today again, like I said, you know, we did in a very, very fortunate and unfortunate period in the sense things that were happening now we neighbor now with any side like what I can say the world now like a global village right not so small that probably development or positive development will take place in any part of the world just a little I mean seconds maybe 5-10 seconds we don't know what that. Now why would they even call this talk? You know, like you say regional, not so. They say the regional implication about anything matter, whether good or bad. We see what the Kuzan begin take now West Africa within the bloc is spread, not so. And democracy will begin wind down back, we see it spread. But not to all countries just ready for left and so. Macky Sall, President Macky Sall, were announced a few days ago, say it had postponed the election and change the date to new satisfaction, we begin to protest. The opposition take and can go to court. Guess what? The court go past a verdict. Forget about what I say. I want to just listen this. This is very, very important because the neighbor in the world inside the West Africa bloc, their own decision, action or inaction, it gets a ripple effect on the entire sub-region. Not put on through, Lorna gets this. It's a short one. I'll take on a quick on this.
Well, to some breaking news now, and Senegal's constitutional court has overturned a delay to the country's presidential election. They were due initially to take place on February 25th. Then, at the instigation of current President Macky Sall, Senegal's parliament postponed that vote to December. Well, let's get more on all of this with Nicholas Hack. He joins us on the phone now from the Senegalese capital, Dakar. Nick, what happens now if this postponement is effectively cancelled? How soon could we actually see an election?
I mean, first, Nastasia, let's take stock to what this is, a historic moment in unprecedented times for Senegal. Essentially, the Constitutional Council going against the decision of the president to delay these elections to December 15th. Now, one of the key issues that they had was the Article 103 of the Constitution, which says that the president cannot stay longer than his mandate. And President Macky Sall's mandate finishes on April 2nd. The elections, he wanted them to take place on December 15th. Between those few months, that's a moment of uncertainty and a moment that's unconstitutional, according to the council. It's also the circumstances in which the vote took place. The vote, the decree that was announced by the president, then was voted in by the National Assembly. We saw unprecedented scenes where we saw police in riot gear that are normally on the streets inside the National Parliament, pushing out MPs that were staging a protest, and then the vote took place. Now, the United States State Department says that that vote was illegitimate. There were concerns from the international community, but this is certainly a blow for President Macky Sall and a victory for those presidential hopefuls that wanted to see this election go ahead. Nastasia?
Nick, there have been street protests ever since this postponement took place. Seeing some of them on our screen now, there are obviously still a lot of unresolved issues. How free and fair is an election likely to be?
Well, this would be an election without one key figure or two key figures. Karim Wade, who's currently in exile in Qatar and Doha, who's a figure of the opposition. And there's Ousmane Sonko, the popular opposition figure that's currently in jail. And that was one of the issues of President Macky Sall. He saw that the elections couldn't go ahead because the circumstances or the list of candidates put in place a chance that there would be some uncertainty over the outcome of these elections. But if you talk to the candidates, they're looking forward to go ahead and to campaign. Now, something to bear in mind is that the Constitutional Council says that the February 25th elections are just 2 weeks away. So that's quite soon. There needs to be a new date that needs to be agreed upon by the president and members of the opposition and candidates. They need to still sit down at the table and decide when this election will take place. But for those who defend the institutions of democracy, for them, it's an incredible victory. There's already announcements made, protests on Friday and on Saturday from members of the opposition, but also from the civil society that are calling for what they describe as political prisoners to be free. We've seen
All right, so Formula One, I don't get on. The long and short of it, now a victory today for the people of Senegal because the highest court in the land don't overturn the decision of the president. This is how democracy for work. And if you look at the actors that will take part by this, you see the civil society take part. We see the students' union. We also see the teachers' union. They all be active, and the main opposition. In we all case as a country, all of the institutions are forced. Now they all don't die. The main opposition don't die. The civil services, the civil societies, they all don't die. The union, they don't die. Nothing, they function. So we on democracy, they on life support. It's a fact. You see, democracy, they on play. And there is nothing where Macky Sall can do at this moment. It's just therefore adhere to waiting the law therefore say. And they own book. But one of the things where we just can advise the government, as soon as I see the title, if there will be another threat, and if governments need for worry, I will be I don't want create panic, and that's something behind where I don't push for over the years and over the months. That's and I will continue for do that. We will continue for do that. That we not will create panic in the country. The country has situation there under control. But the only thing where we can feel so sad and unfortunate, these guys the way they rule with sometimes and can see we will consider on a platform here as if we hate the country or we idle or we not get nothing. We not need for the take we serious. I'm telling you, because we know what to don't know. We not need for the take we serious. It's not about being for that take serious, just a fact. Because the USA, the world power, super world power, they take the social media serious. Few weeks ago, I think 2 weeks ago, the US Secretary of State, Anthony Blinken, began Nigeria. Guess what? You know that they go talk to? Now social media, bloggers like we. Now they go talk to. Can you imagine? The problem about we, the Africans, particularly leaders, they're stuck in their reality. They're 90, they're 1978 politics in the 70s, the 80s, the 90s. They know they adapt to change. What are the differences between the counterparts, the Western world? Then they see and they embrace change and they adapt quickly and they embrace it. It's painful because nobody knows I'm change. Change not now uncomfortable thing, but sometimes you have to accept the reality. Unfortunately, we get we own people in the salon. Then just there within, I mean, look now, even with technology day, look where would they put, then they steal the big fool and self. Can you imagine? Then they make some statements then. You therefore can get the reason we make a talk down there, or can join for you something from Dr. Sandy. When they talk, funny, just for telling you they're stuck in their reality and then they embrace change and move forward. We'll kind of side. The problem why they talk about if the government need to be worried. Fambulen, that's one thing why I would tell you, the country salon at this moment, we're not going to say safe 100% because we don't see everywhere, according to sources, military and they. But we know they create panic. We know they create panic. Lord just put on that way there. But when anytime when I see Ukaya, or if we talk something, it's a fact. I know they nothing really happy, no, let people know can catch his part, begin spread on social media. Nothing really happy, no. If I talk and something happen 2 weeks from now, not just coincidence, just make a disclaimer. But anytime when I see how talk says something can for happen, when I take 110% confirm it happen. And it got up that side. Don't go far more than that. All right, today again. Now a sad day for the people of Salon, particularly the people away like democracy, and it's shameful, it's disgraceful for even we see the main opposition party wait for check this man. We didn't check this guy, then go stop. We see APC politicians and parliamentarians, they endorse this guy, they praise this guy. I say, oh my God. I just remember this, man.
Sadness descended on me. I felt so bad. Sadness descended on me. I felt so bad. Sadness descended.
Sadness. Anyway, Abdullah Masih finally. Anyway, that's not for that.
Your Excellency, President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, my Lord Chief Justice, and Justices of the Superior Court of Judicature in Sierra Leone, my family, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of my family, Your Excellency, I want to thank you profoundly for according me this opportunity to serve. This has been a lifelong desire. And I thank you very much, sir, for making me realize this ambition. I would also want to register my appreciation to His Lordship, the Chief Justice, and all the justices of the Superior Court of Judicature that are here. firstly for your advice to His Excellency for my appointment, and then for your support in Parliament throughout the processes there, and now your support during this swearing ceremony. I'll also appreciate my Paramount Chief, Your Excellency, the Paramount Chief of Kamaranga Blom is here to lend his support to me, and it's from Bombali District, Kamakwe Road. I thank you very much for being here, for supporting me. Your subject from a very small village called Makan, also along main Kamakwe Road, about 4 miles to your brother's village, Kamaru, Your Excellency. And I want to appreciate my team at the PPRC. The commendation we received at the committee room in Parliament and the Well of Parliament, I mean, they are not for me alone. I mean, we were able to achieve that feat when we had a commendation from both sides of the aisle for the work we did at the PPRC. It's because I had a team that is trustworthy, and I appreciate you. Finally, by no means the least, I want to appreciate my family. My wife and my children are here. I mean, they've been on the receiving end sometimes when we have stressful moments at the PPRC. You know, since then, I go home tired, exhausted, and sometimes they receive the wrath that it did not cause in any way. So on behalf of the family, I want to register my appreciation, sir, and to commit that I will go there and do my utmost to ensure that I justify the confidence you continue to repose in me, and to do justice, as I've said in my oath, to all manners of men. Thank you very much, sir.
May you now break silence for response by His Excellency the President.
Honorable Chief Justice, other justices of the Superior Court of Judicature, family and friends that are here this afternoon, it is my honor and delight to formally congratulate you, Justice Bangura, for this appointment. Of course, you are no stranger to the fact that the arm of government in which you find yourself is one of the most pivotal arms of government. It makes it work, it makes the nation tick, it makes the nation stable, it provides the ecosystem in which all ourselves can live in harmony, in peace, knowing that if I am wronged, I will find my day, I will have my day in court, and I will get justice. That is what brings about peace, and that is what...
All right, so Fambul, today now a sad day in with democracy. Say what you mean. You know, when I watch when this man go to Parliament, the All People's Congress, where this man trouble so much, that we are lavish praises upon this man. Hey, this man, just you don't know, because I mean we don't play the evidence in the many times now. We don't want bold again because we don't know the man. Some of them want pass we safe. Now SLBP man, we don't put the card. Now yeah, we don't show na registration. Not so we don't prove it. Not to say na new thing. We don't prove it. They're not just saying this thing because we want for sale. This na grand patron again na SLPP. All right, it's good for let somebody belong, but not go now public office. Go use the public office in the interest of your party, in the guise of serving the country. This now the highest level of patriotism. This guy now the first person this we ban we be the PPRC chairman. He ban political rally first time at the country. Even when war be then at the country today, we get a rally there. Ikana reason best known to her. He not just start there. He encourage Gwog party them. Apa Then 9 political party, 9 or 11, then got away big for one bag guess. He allowed them, made them register as political party, and other people like that Madam Cole, were Unity Party, where because he challenged the government, he critique government, he creates all kind of adults, all kind of difficulties for let that woman not register, for let that woman not take part by the election. It one. And they see this, so they see this as the one we refer to them because these are the main political party, now the main opposition party. Would they expect them to be robust certain things? Okay, when I go say, I not get the numbers in the parliament. What about walkout? What about say we are not agree at all? What about Nandi? Nandi back then go kill them for that. Now, at the acting guy there, this is the APC, they undermine the democracy of this country. You see, I got to be very honest with you now. People, salon people, there is a syndicate who they play behind the scene where you and me know. The tick syndicate. A tick syndicate. How we go get an opposition? You didn't have talent, we not even getting. How? Apart from that, we not just stay there. They pay on unprecedented amount of money. Take a listen. Let just show you how much 10 people that they pay. Let just how much did they get and ask them where do you work on they work for God's sake? Where do you work on they work? Tell me about. People like Abdullah are not get no business in judiciary. They're not getting no business there. Absolutely. See what you mean? They're not getting no business there. Then people are there and I come for see them now enemy of democracy. We're not for encourage them. But then people are who they pay exorbitant amount of money, nothing, absolutely for talk. Like just remind maybe if you don't know how much some of them they pay them. Okay. Because mind you, this bill here don't come into law, not to bill again.
This BNTM, the social media na saloon, flop with one document, we turn like bill will leak and get for do with the saloon parliament and member them of parliament. And this na the Parliamentary Welfare Act of 2022. Part 2 of this leak document, they talk about the salary and other condition of service for the Speaker of Parliament, the leader them of political party them, the clerk of parliament and member them of parliament. The first paragraph of this part talks and I quote, the salary and other conditions of service of the Speaker of Parliament shall be exactly the same as that of the Vice President of the Republic. Women say the salary and other conditions of service for the Speaker of Parliament for be exactly the same, just like the Vice President in own, and not enough for commot day. The second paragraph of part 2 of this leak Parliamentary Welfare Acts say, and I quote, the salary and other conditions of service of the Deputy Speaker of Parliament shall be exactly the same as that of the Chief Justice. Women say the salary of the Deputy Speaker of Parliament for be just like the Chief Justice in own, and not enough for commot day. The third paragraph of part 2 of this leaked documents say, and I quote, the salaries of members of Parliament shall be the same as that of the ministers of government. Women say, MP them forget salary and other condition them of service like motoka and other one them just as minister them, and not enough for be different. The fourth paragraph of this document continue, and I quote, the salary and other conditions of service of the Clerk of Parliament shall be exactly the same as that of the Solicitor General. Women say, the Clerk of Parliament forget salary and other conditions of service just like the Solicitor General. And the part where don't make plenty people don't talk about this leaked document. Now part 3, we show the allowance and other benefits them of member them of Parliament. The first paragraph of part 3 of this leaked document say, and I quote, a member of Parliament shall be entitled to the medical equivalent of 15,000 United States dollars per annum as medical allowance. Women say, member of Parliament get right for get medical allowance of $15,000 when a couple will pass 150 million loans every year for medical. Under this same part 3, it talks a MP them forget $25,000, we pass 250 million loans for buy motorcar and forget 45 liter fuel every week. and any member of parliament wey dey travel out of Salone, either official or on medical, for travel under business class na plane and plenty other facility dem wey MP dem forget. If this document wey don leak find himself na the well of parliament and MP dem gree for am for make e be law. As all this to be, it's still not clear yet as to who side this leaked document.
Okay. I know I'm bored again on this. Now 5 minutes, but let's tap on the 3 minutes. Not a new thing. We all don't know how it was into bill. The problem is, what would they say no more? When you employ person as a responsible employer, you go for ask some question. We employ una. We the people of Salone now, we employ now. When we get right for ask una they collect $15,000 every year. For the 5 years, they collect $75,000 because 15 times 5, $75,000. Any guy they collect for medical. You go, go every year they get. Don't I will say the country Tranga. Not to that one camper. I don't talk about if we pay on all of this, don't know they do the job. Now that's not the pain what they feel. At the pain now they burn me heart. Now they burn me heart. Don't they collect $25,000 for buy motor car? Don't work only 5 years after we end the 5 years. If you not succeed for going to the next parliament, they collect $50,000 from now. I think I don't know if in billions of billions now from the people, poor people. When they just tap the field now free. The flight na business class to top up car allowance, sitting allowance, table of bill allowance, every little thing. But not supposed for the work now, but for the people and people like Abdoulaye Bangua, not for just pass, get a smooth ride. Enough for a smooth ride. Who don't put on the evidence there? This man, SLPP, like party career. Na party career. I get in profile now, yeah. We don't do that journalogy there. I get in biography now, yeah. Una not get sense now. Una not able to think. Una the international commission una wait for. When 20. You see, the problem is SLPP, they're very strategic. This is not fact. SLPP, they're very strategic and calculative in how they do them thing. That make them know they miss. But guess what? This, as I don't begin and so bad, before then they say 2028, SLPP, they don't do them ground work. Now this 5, as they begin, then test APC on pull them parliamentarian out of parliament, they accept, then PPRC, PRC system, they accept, census, they accept, fake ID card, they accept. I mean, this is not the same. Now let us see now. Now let us see the step again. Oh my God. Anyway, Lord just tap that side. Just so you know, Fambo, just so you know, the man and day, Mohamed Bangua, Abdoulaye Bangua, now in go give so. Now you don't go to the chief justice. He don't have the Supreme Court now. Who they go serve? You know, me know. Look what you suffer today. Nobody no get mind demonstrate. Nobody no get mind protest. Nobody no get mind talk. Nobody no get mind critique the governments. Everybody just keep quiet. Democracy is dying slowly. It's dying slowly. Anyway, don't forget that side. Like I say, we go just church to the law because we got lots for discuss. Now, yeah. Another thing, we'll go look at the car power ship. Very good. With all these, look like what did happen. Government not get money. Like how this is very, very important. So when they see the pain where some of you they feel, then God they take all this money, the money not there for pay. Okay, forget. Listen this.
The local representative for car power ship na Salone don't confirm say the head office na Turkey don't take painful but necessary decision for make them reduce the electricity supply to the country main grid from 65 megawatts to 5 megawatts because government fail for meet payment obligation to the company. Inside November 2023, the Minister of Finance, Sheku Fantamari Bangura, promised to make substantial payment to car power ship for make them go keep for supply the people them light. That promise then say they not been fulfill them at all. Inside December 2023, Mr. Bangura repeating commitment for pay car power ship before the end of the year. That commitment stay again, then say they not fulfill them again. Between the 1st January and the 13th February 2024, the finance minister be make plenty commitments for make them pay car power ship where they no agree for do. This don't lead to the decision by the management of car powership for make them reduce their electricity supply from 65 megawatts to 5 megawatts. The talkman for car powership na Freeton tell Global Times say last night them don't tell the government say then they totally shut down by midnight last night, but then decide for maintain 5 megawatt supply because of security and humanitarian consideration. The 5 megawatts then go use them mainly for essential services. Recently, the government of Salon through the Bank of Salon be announced say then don't sell treasury bills and bonds wey amount to 350 billion all loans so that they go able for raise fund for pay government contractors and suppliers. Plenty government contractors they also be don raise concern say they still not receive single cent as payment from the Ministry of Finance. Somebody from the Ministry of Finance be also tell Global Times say then they mobilize fund for make they able pay government contractors.
All right, now I don't know when we talk, we not they just talk. Look what they happen at the country. Though we get parliamentarians so they free money. If not, just be honest now. If not that money, then they all put at least they save with something. Because one game person they take $75,000. We sick, not sick with the getter, they collector. And life's not in the country. This is not patriotism. We they take $50,000, then work for 5 years. This is not patriotism. $25,000 for car there, for new car, patriotism, business class, fuel, everything. So what about the ordinary person then? Because I won't get this cake. If we not just they take everything, what about the car power shop, the car power electricity supply? It don't close. Look the news. So we not just talk because maybe sometimes we ate una or no. This is una some of una don't live abroad. Una don't live abroad for ages. Una for don't do better. Una for don't make more difference. Una for don't create more impact. But una go create more problems. Some of una don't fail abroad. Una not know nothing absolutely. Age don't beat una. Una not able to turn the hands of time again, which is impossible for any one of us. Una be sort of like some. I mean, a man then a fine boy there, some man then a fine boy there, and some guys, some ladies they will not go now. Show girl they understand. 10 time beats them. So the only bets now politics. And politics now the easiest and the fastest way for change your life or let you become a millionaire in dollars. And look at the people of Sierra Leone today, they are suffering. Electricity, the car power shop, the car power ship, we're not able to pay for it. We're not able to pay for it, we're not able to sustain it. But we get more pay ministers in dollars, exorbitantly. The minimum wage of the country is $30 to $60. Don't they pay 1 gram person? I forget about the money they pay them. Look at all those benefits. Not left outside it. Like line across the line where me let me ask not coming on my case. One thing where I for can make known to you, the Minister of Works, say I will pardon her not so we don't extensively bring calm in work. But today again, the Minister of Works, I'm sure you probably watching me today. Not to her, I always tell now. Some of them are arrogant, some ministers are arrogant. I'm not saying I know they try for attack, but some of them they're arrogant to the level that even when they call them for ask certain things for clarify, they know they picky call. That's not the level of arrogance. They're not the only picky, call, some of them don't. Even if he writes them out for make them reply, clarify, they're not even attend to that. Just like what the Professor Lumumba to talk about in continental Kenya, that's what they're happy. Only few of them that they get a courtesy, we see you miss call, probably something call you back or you say it is a meeting, but a good number of them where you call them another job. Then they see like you know nothing. You fail for realizing now we employ now. We get rights for calling and ask certain things. Look at the people that they can't go black now. They can't go dark. Anyway, I want to share, learn and listen. Look, oh my God. I know say you go can't ask I get in PhD, not so. Now yesterday na this platform, this man be there, he tell me say God. Anyway, I think he go find, make do justice first. Remind you what he talked yesterday. Don't I bring can what he talked yesterday and today. Na heavy. Lord, do this on first. Lord, we bring on our cities. I get a lot of genealogy on this particular one, and I'm sure some of them go vex. Dennis, when them be the interview this morning, now AYV, this man get the bold mind say the stupid Sierra Leonean there. Technically, now that's what they say. You know how they make a story then, how they can play for you that side there exactly. Do I bring for you what he mean? He said them play on the imagination. He said they manipulate the people and forget votes. Can you imagine? I'm sure say the shock right now. Say Sandy they talk. Well, they tell you say I get proof to this. Yesterday, when I asked him, the toll gates, almost don't collect now. You know, Sabi. We signed a contract from 2015. 156 million. 30 day, nobody know how much the Chinese they don't come, they don't collect. Nobody, no. Yesterday, and they asked this question yesterday, 98.1. He said, as they come, so they go call a meeting for let's get that figure. In the morning, you know, they can sabi play with it. God help will get the social media. They don't use for go sit down on radio, TV, and lie for people. They don't left them so. They forget say the world don't change. He said, you know, sabi, but as the interview done, they call the Chinese and made them sure how much they don't collect. This morning when they interview, he said they don't get power for this so. I don't talk about not to so. Sometimes I don't like maybe no. Well, I can't prove say I don't like now. But what I will do, I will not take a short break because I get a lot of journey on this one. I take them personal because I hate when people they manipulate with people. You know, not to smartness, Nandy. If you feel say because you get PhD, you can just manipulate. Not to me, not the console, they're smart, not to smartness, Nandy. If people then trust you, then vote for you for change, though you they can't tell another words. Me not if will be shame to you. Now we take short break. Let us just drink water behind the scene. When we come, you can't get waiting Sandy talk. You go shake your head, and if you not get sense again, well, I don't know when you will ever get sense. If you watch this, you not get sense, well, I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, let's take a short break at the camp.
Greg, I'd like to begin and welcome. Greg, I'd like to begin.
If I try for go before, I beg do ya not make us slow? No. If I try for raise the tempo, do ya not make them low? Yes, so. If I try for go before, I beg do ya not make us slow? No.
All right, so Famula, yes, Lord, we come back on this, and they can't show now exactly to the talk. Like I say, I promise you one thing we'll not ever do, we'll not ever be personal there, and we'll not ever sit down and we can like person because we get media for do so. We can't do that. I want to listen yesterday. What did Sandy say? Then we jump to Yeatay Talk today. Listen this one. I hope seeing at the clip is.
Charles just now on the alternative route, where at least for the drivers them. But apart from the agreement, I'll ask you if in any way you don't see or they don't give an update about the money they collect. Where of course part of the agreement now that the CRSG will submit financial reports every year to WUNA. That's not part of the agreement. And if you now say when I not see the agreement, what thing go wrong? Why it ain't at the contract them for reports to WUNA every year at the end of any financial year, then for report them financial update to WUNA?
Great, Mr. Kamara. I just want to assure the people of this country say we are working on that. They're going to get reports now accordingly. And as far as me concerned, as Minister of Works and Public Assets, as soon as I get any report on those financial matters, I discuss it with cabinet, and the cabinet give me the leverage for my owner and the country owner. But let me tell you what is happening now. Going forward, I know they will not be there though. You can't speak when you're not there, sir. With all respect. But going forward, CRSG, they know that this government and this minister is a no-nonsense government, is a no-nonsense minister.
So from where this CRSG begin operating since 2016, where is they part of the contract then for reports every year?
No, so tell them the reports. I'm going to
But for them at your desk, when the agreement,
the report.
When the agreement come like this for addition, you should go through some of these things.
Wonderful. But this I'm telling you is not really properly captured. Like Mr. Komon-Tok, the original contract, it was past this. This is why the role of the MPs, I'll be there for the next 2 weeks, and we're holding discussion on that. I get high regard for them, and I'll go Parliament very soon. But let me tell you, even the Parliamentary Committee on Works, when Honorable Bashir Sedeki, Honorable Kamara, they did it, Honorable Stati, they did it, they're also in favor of this increment. But the good thing is that, like Mr. Komon-Tok, we have to emphasize that on their own corporate social responsibility, and then expand such facility up country.
It is not obvious, say, the RSG don't against the agreement by not reporting them
not
financial.
Not necessarily, I would expect.
So
the
why
AG,
is the financial
AG not
reports?
conclude on that. We have to ask them. Until you ask them, and then they provide it.
So meanwhile, as you as Minister of Works now provide that financial update, and you say you know aware of it means that no, we go by that, say they know they do financial report.
No, they do answer.
Then they do. So what's in the outcome of the financial report?
Now, when I leave here, I'll go call into a meeting as soon as we get this thing dusted through Parliament. I don't know as they're going forward from March 1 to go. In fact, every 3 months now, when I rest assured, when I know this country, every 3 months, this government is honest and transparent. I can vouch my word on that.
Now,
every 3 months, we will tell exactly from this country how much really has been collected and the way forward.
Now,
and listen, my talk. I will even bring the Chinese man in here. Many say talk because the good is that they say they talk in a Creole, they did consider leaf and consider leaf.
Now, the part of the.
All right. I promise you, and I don't deliver say it's not something personal. I'm not going to say waiting, not to something they make up from Italy say. If I look if it's say they tell listen la talk. But anyway, na power not they then they use intimidate a bit. If you watch, you're not comfortable, you know let the guy you ask the question, Musa, you know let Musa ask. But the point when we get where I get concerned as a minister, you don't get no documents. Right? And you sit on a radio yesterday, you lie upon people and say, after you left Yanda, you go contact the Chinese man, they made them give you the document, made them show you how much I don't pay from 2015 and 16. Not to say, when I get them from her, not to say, they say, you get them. So how they pay when we go down for pay this debt? No, nobody know at the country. The minister, no, nobody no, the parliament, no. When we go finish for pay the toll gate money, when? Nobody know able to tell me. Nobody. And they pay them people here. They're not just there for themselves. We not get for take we serious. We get for ask difficult questions that we need answers. We say, when I tell me how much them people that don't collect, how much money them people that don't collect for God's sake, how much I don't collect. Let me be saying syndicates. Some people and they do with these Chinese people for say no worry, these toll gates now forever. I get me percentage, una get una percentage. But we want to know when these toll gates they come to an end. When you call the additional, some they know they pick you call safe. I go try my best. I go try my best behind the scene. Let's try for getting hold of these very minister and others. Make we get more answers. We need answers. This is unbelievable. We can't just accept this. We can't. We can't. All right. Not to that I want to emphasize on the lie what this man sit on with anyway. Listen what he go talk now. This are 98.1. Go listen what this man go talk AYV. Anyway, logo AYV. All right, logo AYV. Listen carefully. Pay attention, please, my brothers and sisters. Let you just see how them guy are. Where they tell you say they know they adapt. I they try for tell you something say they know they adapt because they don't use the analog system. Few weeks ago, the U.S. Secretary of State, Dave Nigeria, he engaged the social media because then they adapt and they change. But then they change. The salon politicians are not dynamic. Then fix. Then just they wait and they one side done. That politics what they don't practice 50 years ago, now they still implement. Then they say the world. That is one thing we're constant when I change. But then I think with all the PhDs, then they make some of who they phrase for good PhD. Because I mean, they make the relevance of PhD, they become nonsensical. Honestly, to be I got to be very honest. They reduce the value of PhD in the country. Because if a PhD holder cannot provide as a minister, you're not able to get a document for can't tell you, unbelievable. Anyway, Fambu, listen this guy. Listen this guy. I got a lot of things for joining on this one. Please listen carefully. Listen, Sandy.
But please, let us consider trillions. They arrived at trillions. So there is savings of trillions. Group 2, taxis. Now they are paying 2 loans. CRSG proposed 11 loans. The committee said, no, we know, of course, you are losing, but please accept 5 loans. 5 loans was accepted. There is a savings of 6 loans. Group 3, the jeeps, where we are not paying all loans. These guys proposed 20 loans, CRSG. The committee said, no, please help us. They ended up agreeing on 10 loans. There is a savings of 17 loans. Group 4, of course, comprises of coach or coaches above 18 seats, light trucks, medium trucks, less than 10 tires. Now, excavators, loaders, fair bowsers. Group 4, they now pay 18 loans, my people. 18 loans. CRSG proposed 105 loans. The committee said no, they arrived at 40 loans. So there's a savings substantially of 65 loans. Group 5 now is where the game was really, the game played. This was a game we can compare between Nigeria and Ivory Coast, the finals. Now, the justification there was the maintenance of the roads. And for CRSG to actually have even confidence in terms of protecting investors in this country. And the beauty is that if we really had not agreed on this, it would have been disastrous.
Famula, please be patient. The one side, the one nation side, as he reach there, the poser. But patient, like with the rush, you're not able to get the side, and that make it painful for all of those arguments where they put through. Lord, just patient, please.
That's just to all of us. Why? They say, well, I don't think, honestly, we are really up to the game in terms of infrastructure development. So now, it's now 180 trillions. They proposed 2,100 trillions. They ended up agreeing at 700 euros. So there's a substantial savings of 1,400 trillions. And my people, these are the trucks destroying the road. These are the bigger trucks. And these trucks, the ECOWAS policy states 53 tons. These trucks weigh 90 tons, my brother. 90 tons on such roads.
When fully loaded? When fully loaded?
Yes, fully loaded. So you see, you know that these things are not targeting us really, but they're targeting big trucks that want to destroy our roads. And Group 5 now, these are fair bowsers.
For example,
I've told you, my sister, hey, on board, you will find their gari.
Palm oil.
Palm oil.
That's for business.
Timber. Yes, I'm telling you. Of course, they are giving medical facilities. So the reduction in accidents has actually swelled up life expectancy in this country. Whether you like it or not, find their gari.
Palm oil.
Palm oil.
That's for business.
Timber. Yes, I'm telling you, timber. Even fuel, diesel, in several of these containers. You find them there. And of course, now merchandise of all types, mattresses, food items, well packed.
So don't you think this would also create an increment in the cost of these?
No, not necessarily. Not necessarily. You know why? Because we've had discussion with Ministry of Trade, Ministry of Transport. These are rarely trucks going as far as Conakry.
This that side for la help me people. Then they elect the JSS3 person we just this type on what is economics in know this answer. See, when you increase, when you had an increase, you make an increase into the transportation, it gets a ripple effect. Just a common sense. You don't need to be a PhD holder. You don't need to be a PhD holder. Absolutely, you don't need to be a PhD holder. You don't need to be a PhD holder. Anyway, log continue. So we cannot decide. Like I said, when I please patients, he left like 5 more minutes. Low reach day. It's painful actually, but low patience that side because our loaner gets that side clearly. Please.
These are the trucks going as far as Conakry. Yes, if you watch them, you see that the highway from Mashaka towards where. So you see, these are the big trucks. In fact, I've seen them most often coming from Bo, and then they come to Futon, take the remaining Gary here. Thank God Gary is not a scarce supply.
But now sold at almost 7,000 leones per cup.
Oh, no. Listen, yes. The good news about this is that your standard of living will now be ensured because yeah. If you are buying Gary 7 leones per cup, and tomorrow they charge you 7 leones, 20 leones, 7,000, 20 leones, that is good.
Dr. Sandy, I know you're a very fine economist.
Of course.
But what's me, the analysis seem not convincing.
No, listen. Sandy. Your life expectancy has increased from 42 years in 2015, 16.
Yeah, you see the insult. This guy is a PhD. He said the world don't make the life expectancy of the people don't increase. Can you imagine? From 42, how from petrol gets the increase the life expectancy of the ordinary person. Family law just play a gamble, just shift this guy because it's so annoying this side. Just see if we go.
What country? Because you're now really full loaded. Imagine those 10 tires. Imagine.
Has not reported or submitted their yearly financial statements as stipulated in the contract. So we don't know how much money they've made from the project. It is a shame they've been collecting fees for 9 years without accountability.
Lastly, from my side, Swissman says, Mr. Sandy, when will the toll gate contract come to an end, and how many years have the Chinese received money from the gate since the gate was constructed?
I think let me just cease for now and allow the minister to respond. A lot of messages though.
Yes, please, you can respond to some of these
The
messages.
toll gates, I think CRSG, they spent now almost 7 good years. Okay, 2017 to now is 27 good years. And let us, for argument's sake, in terms of these financial records, this is why I want people to understand. Let us
family on our patients now, on our listen carefully. This was the guy we say that 98.1 yesterday, he said, when he done the interview, go call the Chinese man there and listen now when they ask the same question, I answer them. Please now pay attention on this one. Not to this side one can, but pay attention this side back. Very, very important.
For argument's sake, yeah. Say CRG now today, because I've written them a letter. Today now, they send me a financial record indicating that over the course of time, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2021 and then 2024, they have been making, $1.5 million or $2 million per year. Okay, let's for argument's sake say they say that at most $2 million. That's what they've been doing. Now 2 times 7 is 14. Okay, now 154 minus 14 is what? It's 130. So it's still they have 130 million to recoup, and no businessman will operate without having a profit margin. Let's say they estimate their profit margin to be at least $10 million. So it's again 134 again to 144 to 10. It goes again to 154. So what's in here? If you see CRG says last year collected $2 million, 2 years ago they collected $3 million. Maybe all this day to actually ascertain if whether
Really, government not get the capacity. Government not get the know-how. Government not get nothing for audits there. What's kind? How now they go get? What's kind of government this? People in the camp, foreigners in the camp sign an agreement with we. We don't know when they collect, how much they collect. We know they monitor them. We know they check. Nothing absolutely though. You say we not get even right. Anyway, listen the other part of it. It's unbelievable.
What they have presented makes sense. Why? Because at the toll gates, you don't have the government tolling system and the CRS tolling system. All you are seeing is the CRSG camera, and then there are computers there. So, what kind of capacity do we have that we can ascertain that what you present to me is actually justifiable or not? No. This was the essence of what I told you about the financing model.
So this man yesterday, he said they go get now he can that was 98.1. And when he can AYV, see what he can talk back. Let just no more. These guys. But the other side where I let way go at you, now they are all reach to. They can't small.
That has now been highly considered by the Ministry of Finance. So if CRG says now, over the course of time, we have been able to get $10 million. We don't have that authority to go and question them. We don't have that authority. Because there's no way you can ascertain to prove whether I said is correct or wrong. So they'll give us figures that they want to give us for our own attention. But we don't have the wherewithal to justify.
Can you imagine a government? So waiting no more the business. That businessman, they go left for like a guy, a businessman, they go left. Can you, how logical is it? If they go left a businessman for like he tell you Amos. My good God, no, this is not this. No, this is a joke. No, this is not a joke. Nobody didn't monitor them. Nobody will panic by them. We left them no more. The money they collect, whatever they want for collect, whatever they want for collect, and whatever they want for tell you now they take. And government don't get the capacity for monitor. Now the people of Sierra Leone they can't suffer. The people of Sierra Leone they can't suffer. The people of Sierra Leone they can't suffer. My good God. Anyway, now go.
That what you have given us is not correct or is correct. And that's the problem. So going forward, this is exactly what I've been reiterating. Going forward from March 1 to December 31st, I'm going to be on the next of the CRG. They'll be sending me every 3 months.
He don't lie back. Yesterday, he say he go collector, he call it. Now, wake kaya. He said, my good God. Now I say every 3 months. You see the problem what they say? We know they talk for them, and then they talk for themselves. Anyway, logo.
But financially and technically regarding the operations of all of these 3 toll gates. And then based on that financial report, I will now pass it to an independent firm to evaluate if what I have received is actually accurate. Going forward, that should be the spirit. But if nobody really has been auditing them over the past 7 years, and we don't have that capacity indicated in this contract, so who are we to actually now go against what they might be telling us tomorrow in terms of financial reports? So my people, what I'm trying to say is that we'll continue to encourage CRG to do the right thing. We'll continue to build the equation so that our people will benefit. But we have to really consider this increment honestly so that we continue to maintain our roads to ensure safety towards this initiative. And to my brothers and sisters in cabinet, thank you again very much for supporting towards this initiative. And to my, because there's no way you can ascertain to prove whether I said is correct or wrong. In fact, 2 days ago, I called the Director General towards this initiative. And to my brothers and sisters in cabinet, thank you again very much for supporting this change.
Say this one does not come to effect. Parliament does not amend it.
You can also find a wanka with that side a little bit because I don't want to talk for this man. I don't want to talk for her. Now I want that part day.
What should be the profit margin? And even failed business. So, what do you expect?
Oh my good God, this
queue for the financing model. When they get the financing, Mr. Ba, if you see Mr. Amara Kalong, if you see Sal.
Are you also?
All right, so Fambul, anyway, I know I'll spend too much time on this one because unfortunately it will take me some time for we get the pinpoint the actual place. But waiting the minister bit, I'm sure plenty people now watch this. Though in case you want to go watch her, that's fine. For let you just prove what they say, you understand. So let us save time on this side. Let us not labor too much on that. Just go now. You go finish them for yourself. Now roughly you don't have like 15 minutes. But we got another thing for looking to make we go ask that we left out. Now. Yes, so Fumble, like I said, I'll drop this one. Now the point is, what's it be the talk? All right. All right. Thank God. At least when I don't get some of the what I try for says, please, if you just want to finish the part, then party already can talk, not to one single another add nothing for me. Now he said the told because they asked and they said, but what be the opposition? When I condemn this thing, or be the opposition when I say this thing when I go come pull up. And that the people there, you know what he say? He said them do it for politics. He do it for make them get votes. And when they can and then can realize say everything be they talk not to true. There's, you can go check them for yourself. At least I don't give you a reference. This is exactly what it is. So it just remind me why we them people have to take we take people and like for granted. And the same minister with all this blunder enable tell we almost with a collect, he say then we use the statement for political gain for letting them just get into power. You talk and they, you know. Now yesterday be the same them buy for and brand new motor.
Same are required the vehicle they can send them to me. Although you know, don't tell them now this time around I need a new brand vehicle.
Okay. Now you when you need a good.
All right, a brand new vehicle anyway. Now this same propaganda 9 weeks back, a few months ago. Why would they talk so? Because, like I say, they paint some of we where they say let's just bring can something now quickly, and that was a long 8 months ago. Where them police people and say rest the car, and the rest even then they sell and say 200 something. And I just remind people on this one 200,000. The rest was that.
The rest not there. It's just 200,000 bills per bag. If you want them, you go now. I'm at that junction. It then a store there for sale. Because one of the problem with every state or country they get now food. Where food not there for letting people eat, a problem. So now SLP as a political party we don't embark on agriculture, and we believe say with agriculture now we will able to make life simple for the people of this country. And if you watch, the Honorable Chief Minister, and I don't set this example, again, for good restaurant now, when I say self-planted in this country, a lot of restaurant at the restaurant, this is what they see inside this Portugal, in India. Now just 200,000 euros. Hey. If you want the one way they now sell with the seller, and when they start the first sale, when I mean they open the first sale, the first person when they come now, can give me 200,000 for this one bag rest. Now the first for the rest minister don't produce that kind of disgrace. This woman, the Madam Safia Chukasamba, I don't buy the first bag per week, 200,000 euros. So you go come my brother. God bless you. When I count some rest, anybody wants rest? Wait now. I can't over here, honorable. We just opened the first sale. Every 200,000. Every 200,000 for the salesman. When I get that money. Okay. This mic will not get control over where you're looking. That street will get control over my hair. If you listen to me. Now, with the handover, you take your right Sapia to Kasamba. When I count the rest, we want more rest here. How many? Okay. Listen.
The point why they make is this was before election, then go fake, then go lie to people then at the southeast, they say they don't get rest don't count 200,000 just because they want me to vote for them. And then in Sandy said they use the same technique 2020 lie to people on the toll gate, say now politics volunteer. But anyway, tomorrow I will do you a favor. I will bring on that exact side that you can get. I'm sure plenty of people don't watch out and I will confirm that side. I be just want to do the genealogy aspect of it. So I mean the education. But one last clip I will play today where people need to learn from this clip. About religion, what would it take everything with anyway with the kind of side. But again, I just want to remind these guys one
go where they don't let it go.
Well, what I go say first of all in terms of the current state of affairs for the depreciation, as I've been explaining a little bit. We are going to elections, so you don't have a lot of people coming in with foreign currency, and a lot of people are holding on their until they see the elections when the election don't pass. So you get a shock on the economy as well. But as I say, you are not going to develop this country if you don't stabilize the economy. And it's just mandatory. For us, macroeconomic stability is imperative. We have to reduce prices, we have to reduce the dollar. We have a clear agenda how to go about it. There might be, I must admit, one or two mistakes will lead to the situation today. But this will be things of the past. And we can stabilize this place in the next 3 months. As quickly as immediately after election, we will bring all those variables down. But as I say, in a more structural manner, in a more sustained manner, until you improve food production, it's not easy to improve the balance of trade. And by extension, it's not easy to improve the exchange rate itself. Because you must reduce your import. And one major import item is food import. Once we reduce food,
yes, in 3 months. But anyway, forget about this. Just a reminder. I mean, like I said, now what say we just use against them? 3 months they stabilize the country. Things and they go up. I'm of a bag of rice and then we are selling 200,000. They say like some people, because not forget about this thing and not talk to the economical with the truth. These are what we just call it. They lie to the people and say they don't get rest, so they say 200,000. That was rest be the 600,000, something like that. And they even promise we say in 3 months, then they stabilize. Yeah, for me what? If I maybe just can't talk, I go say, no, you not at school, but you're here. But one of the fundamental things where they happen with we as a black race. Anyway, listen this short clip, 3 minutes, 19 seconds. I think it makes a lot of sense.
Hello to our viewers around the world. My name is Anthony Afalo on NABN TV. Here is our editorial for the week. I credit our word of knowledge today to Simon Oladapo. Here is a word of knowledge that you can cash in as we reflect on yesterday and what persists in our world today. There are basically two economies in the world, and every nation on the face of the earth fall under either of them. These are the knowledge economy and the religion economy. The rich and prosperous nations of the world belong to the knowledge economy, while the poorest and poverty-stricken nations of the world belong to the religion economy. The knowledge economy is one that engages the brain, asks questions, relevant questions, and prefers solutions to problems. The religion economy is one that blackmails God and dumps every responsibility on him. The knowledge economy tasks the brain, while the religion economy numbs the brain. Japan, for instance, is a knowledge economy. It has no natural resources, but it is a prosperous nation and one of the richest on the planet. At least 6 of every 10 cars on Africa's road today are Japanese-made. Japan is not a religious economy, but it is one of the most corrupt free nations. China, on the other hand, is not a religious economy, but nations that ignore China do so at their own peril. African countries fall under the category of religion economy. More so than others, African countries are endowed with the majority of the natural resources on the face of the earth, yet also among the poorest. Africa wears proudly the badge of the poverty capital of the world, with endless corruption. It is also one of the most religious continents on the planet. God watches in disgust as we mortgage our brains. But here is the irony. The two major religions of the world, Christianity and Islam, emanated from Israel and Saudi Arabia, respectively. But none of those two nations fall under religion economy. None. One of the evidences of their subscription to knowledge economy is the yearly pilgrimages that generates for them revenues in billions of dollars. But hypocritically, some corrupt nations are comfortable disseminating nuisance to humanity with their globalization of religion economy. There's a reason he gave man brain and instructed him to subdue the earth. If you are a Christian or a Muslim who does not commit yourself to the pursuit of knowledge, your life will become a perfect reflection of some of these uninspired nations. That's a fact. It is an illusion to anticipate wisdom where people do not pay attention to knowledge. My name is Anthony Afalo. Visit our website on www.
Sadness descended on me. I felt so bad. Sadness descended on me. I felt so bad. Sadness descended on me. I felt so bad.
Sadness. After I don't watch, I don't listen. And this is the typical thing where they happen now with continents, now with country. Everything, and the key words for this I use is with the mortgage we bring. And we also the blackmail God. Now I want let this be for we. Now God, now with the mortgage you bring, though with the blackmail God. Look what's our religion come out. Look what's the two religion come out. Israel and Saudi Arabia. When you look at the knowledge economy and the religious economy, they're not there at all. They're not there. But everything now yeah, salon, now God. No left unto God. God in time, 9 days, now God. No get me wrong. I not say God not there. I not say, but no, we know blackmail. Just like what is Anthony guide himself with a blackmail, with a blackmail. Can you imagine? And this was this Danish guy where pull a statement. The last one where they put before I open the line for not just remind you now, because we'll not forget.
Hey, I not say I not say any other government, but this particular new direction. Anybody will become distraction to this government. You will become that stumble block for stand in the way of this particular government. Believe me, 6 feet down, you go. Will they crush you? We don't really care what's the history gonna be. We don't care. If una get swear, Bible we don't swear una. Babe come all the swear the halaki. Where they can halaki this country. That's halaki, that's sweating. I did follow una. Papa Shaki, that halaki, we can halaki except now. That's sweating. I did follow una. When I not sit down, una put sour for let go free una. Instead, when I go and follow the swear, when they chase them, when that sweating, I did care when I go odo. But with the kill una. Anybody waiting before this particular government, where he say it will be that stumble block. It will be that distraction. It will hinder the progress of peace. Believe me, we don't care about the history. When the history come, when your time don't reach, Lord to come. But we will kill now. We mean them. And when a dog, bastard picking them, when I didn't know for cause trouble, when I see what happen, when I come on a Lusal, we crush them. When I come on my Shaka, we crush them. When I come on a Tombo, we crush them. When I go come out na Padeba Road, we crush on her back. Now on a Makini, when I don't go come back, we crush on her back. Tomorrow, when I go come on a Cambia or Port Loco, now when I see, if we go bien, when we have been in a power, we give you a chance. We'll be the demonstrator we must. We not go no side. We demonstrate that we heart. We give them everything. We not rule how we want. But when we don't, God don't make, we don't command with that tiffy. Now we don't want to give we peace. Come on. We the kill we not let fall. We the kill we not. We not go stand in the way of this new direction. Say they hinder the progress of peace. You they block that peace day. Let una see. Until una need learn from una past. All the side of una don't come out where they buy say una come on and come on and see what the results. When I go that war way in Congo. That old way to call or Nigeria. Boko Haram, that the photo, that the horrible photo. When I go download all along, when I put them on our head. When I make them put them on the t-shirts, when I wear them, let United Nations see them, International Committee they see them. Say na human rights violation, SPP they do. We don't care. Pass and knock them. We don't care. If we not say we not allow the people them for rule, for bring the peace that this country. When I say we not go hinder the progress of that peace, anybody wait before that peace day, we kill them. That a long time. We have no mercy. We need to go behind. Now forward, bet. I don't know me own.
Sadness descended on me. I felt so bad. Sadness descended on me. I felt so bad. Sadness descended on me.
All right, so fumble, that's it. They're not for do them, they sabi where for kill civilians. Imagine the one great thing where acts on a protest. One great thing. Not to any other to protest. He say people protest. When be the opposition, then be the protest. Now people they protest, they kill them. Not to for jail themselves, not to for arrest them, not to for broke them bone self, or then foot them, not for kill them. Anyway, with time today, we apologize. We don't beat you on time. Now we open the line for Bufambulem on a tone. Okay, all right. The line don't open. We'll count on the text side as well. All right. Okay, now look into the text. So the try for connect now the line. And this one they come up from okay, I just say the LPP government is textbook example of everything that is wrong with Africa, and this one they come up from Sylvia Palmer, where they say, look at how this course of a man is talking about killing people when it cannot give life. Thank you, Sylvia. Yeah, you know, give life, though. Yeah, people are not afraid God, actually. What do you make life, for God's sake? Hey, they brag about killing life. Come on, who will kill you now? Anyway, now we are doing our voice there. With the count on the text side. Yes, call outside the call from.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
you get the platform.
Thank you very, very much for the program. And you see, APC and business and parliament, they deserve whatever they needed to. And I tell you, APC for the now opposition for the next 40 years. These are they don't talk from the 2018. The same man that you so if they do about APC, that ain't go tire. That one it didn't have their body. They get for so far that one. First and foremost, this travel China supposed to don't carry on because Mother will not go for the meeting. And if you not go for that meeting, there is no need for make them for be ever in that meeting. So Yeatay Yeatay in your side, I try for see, let we not ever try for cajole and even for making that country. Like you not ever involve finance because who know they ever succeed at Sierra Leone anymore. Reason being, we dey see say Mother Bureau infest the army with politics and region, even inside the police. So it not will ever happen. And even if it happens, it need to succeed. That one day, don't forget about that day. And as I insist back on this uprising, not that I'm not in support of her, but the consequences will therefore come Vienna. Sierra Leone army not democratic. Sierra Leone police not democratic. When it happen na Senegal, no ever attempt on Sierra Leone. It will be a disaster because now only the North will suffer. When it comes to uprising will therefore be the whole country. And the Southeast not will ever involve. So the Sierra Leone, to be honest, whatever they go through, so they deserve them. That one they are the team for free. As for standing in your side, you know, Sierra Leone people they're not used to that one day. Where first and foremost, when the politician and they come to you, then they can't talk to you, fine word, then they ask you questions, then they allow you for ask them questions. But immediately they don't attain the power, you know, for ask them question again. To ask them any question, you are there. So
yeah, thank you very much, brother.
And they still they can't carry on with that.
You 2 minutes on the law, we had another voice. Thank you very much. Yes, law, we had another voice. Yes, call outside the call from. Okay, we missed this one. Okay. All right. Okay, we had this one. Yes, call outside the call from.
Mr. Komon-Tok, afternoon. Mr. Jibila from New Jersey.
Yeah, Jibila from New Jersey. You get the platform, you get 2 minutes.
The Komon-Tok, sometimes the ask for talk, but something guy finally in talker. You see Freetown, people in Komon-Tok line, but they can't Freetown. So, also with that way that they will born and they will go to school, not to disrespect because of people say that the province, but we kind of different. We people in Freetown, something they will different. We in my student talk. Not even people say for the SF, even the one they will do. We find out if they spend most of the time in Freetown and they get problem with the PO. They get problem for communicating. None of us say they're stupid, but the language they use outside and come out too much. Dr. Sandy in one parliament, the way they talk, including and Boga, they're not able for use Creole as a medium for communicating with people. And I may give you way they use the language for they're aggressive because they don't understand. They see Adebayo what they did, and because of examples English, when Adebayo the old way they talk because of future born, I make the people able to understand that so. And they understand that to a point now, even if they say learn a common and those we would they don't like that, they common and because they command the Creole language. Most of the people they're not spending time too much at Freetown. So they're not able to communicate so Freetown people they're not sabi. Dr. Sandy they talk. What should we go call it? Look at the talk. And they talk say life expectancy and salon. I don't know. I don't know how for relate whose economic equation we get.
Pantol gates. Yeah, Pantol gates.
Yes, it prove say what's in the do that the toll gates. They aim for let us live long. One of the reasons for let us live long for biologically for genetics. Now what's in there is for it. Then to your environment. You take the government or any environment we get for the environment there for get that human standard for living condition. It's alone as some human standard like this. So the environment where some people don't create forces, they kill person quick. I mean, people in the national, people also be supposed for their lives, but they die. People also they don't survive August 10. Now let's go back to very nice. But then die because they create an environment for shutting people alive. But one thing I know, if you listen to Dr. Sandy this last audio we show, the SNPP government knows, especially Madam, at a massive demonstration. I know more for Pulaman. They know. If I'm more they know. Say the people they get surprised in a salon, they get for be the end of the session for a very long time. So,
all right,
you know, if just pray to God, yeah. Man, they hanging blood. They talk. So other man they talk about die. They don't say they are the deep and come and just society. They know it's much man. So, but it's they go crush much man. So we God make it for the commander and the crush all and the north and the west. You see how you see them pattern. Journalism and tribalism.
All right. Yeah, thank you very much. Okay, now we had another voice. Okay, we don't miss this one. All right. This one they come up from Moses. So they say BO is allowing more churches and mosques for Sierra Leoneans to be praying for his demise. And this one they come up from Lovetta, Pias, and Drew, where they say these are the people governing our country. I wonder what kind of families they are raising. What's this kind of hate? It's so sickening. I wonder if these people sleep well at night. I'm telling you, can you imagine your life where you don't make? You they say you they take life. In fact, not to kill a smooth word, na soft word. You they say gosh, would they gosh no, like fall, would they kill like fall? Oh my, what kind of get this now? But we get the one they say Kalitu, they go sell pap, Fudia, they go do religious tolerance are top notch, with political notch. My good God. Anyway, we will continue for remind now with this. And I'll just be rest assured. Not to be putter, not to we make her. So if we have putter, we will continue for plan for now. No, believe me, we're not go tired for do that. This will do for provoke change, not a change, and make it do so that next time we are talking about public, you get for take your time. This one they come from being to Kalo. They say this is a shame. Who is auditing the toll gate Chinese? Really? We are for really for real. Salo make God help we nation. We leaders them don't sell with to foreigners. Oh my God. Yeah, nobody they monitor the people. Nobody. Can you imagine what's in the man they make now? They can't tell you. Anyway. Wow. My good God. Unbelievable. You know, sometimes you can't just believe. You're not just real. I don't know what signs got. Anyway, like keep quiet. Parts on the left for now. Like the voice there. Yes.
Hello, Mr. Komon-Tok, Mr. Constant Citizen for Komon-Tok community.
We found from the Komon-Tok community. You're welcome.
Everybody, thank you. We let try good information. From the good bad now, pulling the one, left the ugly one, left everything. But right now, in a funny salon, see just the graph no more. We don't know some of the rights now. The army from Bulem. Well, I know the idea is if you lost rights now, that the big loss of subscribers share. I go to the say no more every day and say the person will get the idea for we. No subscribe it. Because we get good news on the salon. Every day we bomb shell if they not come out, they go come out. If they not come out, they go come out. And they take it that's social media now. So they are the big. Allow we subscribe and share. And the person we get the idea, not share the program so and not share. They are April they cancel. February na do you done so this week cannot get the money now or no. They are the big. I don't forget for share. If you still say yes, we to lecture they go count for we, the people they count for the information they count for we, it benefits we, they are big no. Share. If you see no benefits we and then unless you don't left the platform. So or if lecture has strike, no problem because law get a confirm news there. And that's trouble. They are a phone number lecture they strike look out for the information there. So they are lost dog contribute for share and like. Thank you very much. And your contribution.
All right. As always, we appreciate you big time. So Fambulen, Fambu from the Komon-Tok community always they remind we follow subscribe. It's very important. Now we share because when you share, you don't care. And also they share your message. All right. Thank you very much. Okay. Now we had a call. Yeah. All right. We'll miss this one. All right. All right. Okay. Now we take another call. Yes, call outside the call from. Yes, call outside the call from.
Yes, how you doing, Mr. Komon-Tok?
Yeah, we need to get you loud and clear. I don't know if you know you.
How you doing, everybody?
Oh, thank you. Outside the call from.
Yeah, I come from EU.
All right.
You talk about this minister, the former minister of Resurfaces, Mr. Sandy. You know one thing where we talk, our government na competition in the position. And this man Amawe, they don't shack. The excellency may don't shack before because of misconduct. And he left for some time they give another position. And a man who don't work to APC back, where I still say young days side for man. When I say man back, we don't compensate the position. So that man they will not expect to talk to. At least now, if SLPC or Radio Democracy, the statement that you give, or the conference of the conference where they make with the Minister of Information, the statement they give and the statement they give at AYB all two different. But people don't know to us for giving position. So we now have for blaming kind of man there. Get me? We're gonna compensate the position, but you're not fit for taking any offering as well because not trustworthy to the people. But this is the kind of politician we get. Only God can set you free. So this is what I get from you.
All right. Thank you for your contribution. Now we had another voice. Yes, call outside the call from. Okay, we miss this one. All right. Okay, we miss this one. Okay. Now we look into this. All right. Now we add this one. Yes, call outside the call from. All right, all right, you get the platform. You get 2 minutes.
Sadness descended on me, and I felt so bad. Exactly. Brother, thank you so much for the program. This is something we in the diaspora need to do better enough. Because going back to the citizens of Sierra Leone, there are things I don't realize about me. We are too lazy. Salomon too comfortable in whatever they feel like they do. Malabio, and for the most part, we all know what they don't do. This is not what me feel like, and that is always latter days. You know, so they are friend of man way with the discuss on a day-to-day basis within the African country. If you say we are Adebayo and others have done enough. And I feel that this is the right time we step up. You know what? Enough is enough. Because people in the country, they need to feel what they feel for the country. If you look at every civilian in the country, they comfortable. Then guys that they enjoy more than everything we do in the country, in the diaspora. We know they enjoy, we don't get life, but then get that. So they are comfortable. When them people are with all everything they go on, they go call phone, they call me, or they call you. They go out for me $100. When they get them, for them their life okay. Whilst we the feel say no, this is not okay. So this is what I'm saying. The Ghanaians are too comfortable. We are too lazy in our mindset. We only see what's in the go. If common necessity not in the country, why should the Ghanaians be comfortable? Why would they be happy with such a situation? We don't get good words. We don't get life. We don't get attack. These are all common things
all right. Thank you very much.
Well, people are not doing it. I wish I can get some.
Yeah, you go call back and you go call back. You go call back if you want. Yeah, now we had another person. Yes, call outside. Okay, we missed this. All right. Okay. Yeah.
Yes, brother. Salam alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
I know say today you overload, but
yeah, as always.
no, not a problem, not a problem.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Huh?
Okay,
God bless.
you get the platform. Go ahead, please.
Okay. Anyway, I just want to make contribution on this loud program, boss. Sorry, eh?
Okay.
Anyway, thank you very much for this your super extraordinary program we don't launch for we. Lego check for we look for Lego guidance for we. I am so sorry for Una. We they present them. Una we present them program there. Saloma have for help. We they betray Una because we know they protect Una. Una all would not sacrifice for the country. Anything happy with Una. Now we for protect Una, we the people. But anything will go wrong with Una, we they abandon Una. Ebo look Marcela Masamba, eh? This woman, sacrifice for this country.
Naposik also.
Yeah, but that woman, nobody mention it again. Look, let me tell you, Senegal. Not to say now the court take that decision. Now the people they take that decision because the courts not say the people in the end they support it, right? But we anything where pass government put on pressure, all man set him out, all man there. We know they protect una are they sorry for now. My daughter they tell you so. Una they risk una life. The person who I call like give me name, all man know me now there now. Go say Mr. Park. Nobody them me now one of the oldest person now. Nobody know they are the one which is all you know the right? Because what are they free? If we not sacrifice, if we not offer we say the future, not so for picking them, grand picking them. You know able go salute today for one simple reason because we know they protect you. Now, una they protect we, una they give them media, una they allow they talk, they do all kind of things. But not care for nobody. That professor talking on radio, this I call him this man we go talk with this information minister with a Shakna University. With a it's over that man again. What are they mention about again? Now we book money.
Professor Jimmy Kande.
Yes. Una today if you go salon the now 2 days and they talk about you. Okay, today I give you example. Eligible man they make noise for today they sell LG. Today we they keep up. Now be bad dog, now be animal. That if a girl looks if not to say now we not protect her. That they don't go for again. Never don't kill herself. If you don't die. I did tell you, but we're not enough. Now we're not the prayer. Now we're not wait on the media, social media. Now we're not saving life. Because now talk to now they don't name before now, they don't get all kind name, all kind this, all kind that. And any day they will
okay.
Because they're not like that.
All right.
Now I ask God, let God change people their mind at that country. Now we can perform the revolution. Popular revolution, now people revolution. When I mean revolution, not for good born to go good demonstrate that too. Sit down, strike. If all man said in this salon, we no go government go put in a house and beat you. No, with the soldier. No, that's not civilian. That's not in the salary in the place soldier. Now almost enjoy that army. They're not part on here. Majority of them. That's more salary than get the name by one back there.
All right.
Police study empty.
Okay.
You know. Anyway, thank you very much.
All right,
I appreciate you, but now follow the mind. Now we for protection, now we no protect now. Anything happen now, we left na certain condition. Now people they protect revolution. Majority now carry the vote, but majority na salon na cowards. We know the sacrifice. Anyway, thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much.
God bless.
Yeah. But we had another voice. Okay, fam, we'll going to take a few more calls and wrap up the program. All right, now we look into a text quick one before time between and before time finish. We get like 12 more minutes before we go. Mr. Komon-Tok, the people are helpless. Okay, see where the only way out is for drivers to go up to the toll gate and let them do me. Let the people walk across in the toll gates. Okay, All right, okay. They take 5 more calls, then we'll wrap up the program. Yes, call outside the call from. Yes, who's the call from?
I call from the Komon-Tok family, Komon-Tok community, Mr. Komon-Tok.
All right, you get the platform. You're welcome.
Yeah, Mr. Komon-Tok, we tell you thank you and Lord God give you long life and body for this thing who you take your time. You get your work, but this now other work for you back. Who now major work pass you actual work self what you doing. And also for Sudan, that's what is the task. That somebody who got the gift. And let the people we the Sierra Leoneans both abroad and inside the Sierra Leone country, please do not forget for the subscribe and like and share. Mr. Komon-Tok, this problem we dey labor every day and then, we dey jump the car, we dey go out. This now we self like we usually they say we self to passion. We self now hate we self. Yeah. Okay, cool. If we not hate we self, we know what's bad, we know what's good. This they happen. When you look now, just a minority, small group of people don't dominate like, oh my goodness. When we not go think, some people they suffer, then they suffer home. Just for say, me na this tribe, this party now day. We not care. We they die with problems now heart. It's a Komon-Tok. This problem for don't solve long time ago. Madam, in 1990s, what is stand? It's saying that they come on. What people they come on? They not say yes, no. You don't get the other time they're young. You get the military, strong weapons there. They come on. They pull and come on. Why now? The police, the order they make, the soldier, the order they take. People they not agree. They just sit up, I know I'm going to die. Yes, we go sit down house they die. Don't know bed when they die. Even though them they protest, some people that are in bedroom, they veranda this and that, then they kill it.
All right.
So
thank you. Thank you very much, brother.
For this problem solved, it happen.
All right.
Now we think is now we redeem country. Do you have the people that now redeem?
All right.
And that's my case.
Thank you.
God bless this program.
All right. God bless you too. Thank you very much. Now we had another voice. All right, now we'll take 2 more texts from this side. Good afternoon, Mr. Komon-Tok. Do you whose time we go get happy day in a saloon? All time na sad day for people, I'm telling you. And this one, they come up for Mary J. Been a long time. Oh, Africa, beautiful continent, and I love it, but I'm getting a negative perception about Africa because of the thing going on. This is too much. All right, okay. After this, we're going to take 3 more calls to wrap up the program. Yes, call outside the call from.
Yeah, Mr. Komon-Tok, I call from Virginia.
All right, you get the platform.
Yeah, thank you so much for all the analysis and the theory on Selby.
Thank you too.
You call a minister, so not a minister for me. Sandy, then people, I don't know. If it's Sandy, I could. Sandy say, the two would improve people in life, make your life long. They know that one day. Why the know for make more wood than at the south or at the north for make people in life long? Why the people do that one day? And mind you, this wood that we post for so right now, would they become for say APC the agreement to APC go do not to be better argument they go make. But the one that the way APC be make and 1,000 people they pay for fasting. We go make negotiation for the better one now. They can pay 150% increment, some then 200% increment. Look about the light. The light we then talk say APC they don't make so follow the permanent light and that country they pay more higher than we then negotiate with the pay. But again, the light it is very cheap and affordable for people. Now we then can go negotiate now. It's cheap now. Now the light can go more expensive and everything. You know, that money when they would say for the lights, if we don't make sure say now say, let them for the make sure say we'll get lights now. But they get lights again. 5% light, then they get the country because they're the story for we. Because when I'm miskin, I will pull, we can't we pull. Sorry for we.
Yeah, sorry for for essential services.
Yes, 9 good light for. Let's put them all out. We not miskin now. But why the level for minister, the president said, we not pull 20%? Because the talk say when they go negotiate the price, when they say for pay, and social amounts, then talk to the people and I made the price go down. Why they not go pull 20% or 30% for their own salary for every people there? Then they get it for pay themselves higher one them. Look how much somebody they get for medical. Because they get salary there. They're not getting them for help the people there. Say, look, push the body out the people there. Look, Ghana. Who can always compare. The president with the only minister them, there's okay now because the world country so let we cut down with salary them for every people. You understand? APC they subsidize for the rest. They say with the agreement to make it back. But yes, still, if you get 13 and say yes, then that be 300,000. APC they pay 100,000 for low gap for low go bit of about 200 or 170.
All right. Thank you very much, brother.
It's just sad that I can't. But again, what I will say, APC people who need for pull and country, they just me. Therefore, do another way for them pull another country. Any can wait for our pull maybe.
Right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Now we had another voice. All right. After this, we'll take 2 more calls. Then we'll wrap up the program. Yes, call outside the call from. Yeah, outside the call from.
I call from New Jersey.
All right, you get the platform. You get 2 minutes.
God bless you, brother.
Okay, God bless you too.
Although we have plenty, if not for this on our program, they go not for nothing. Will not for nothing. But one thing we believe, I believe this God will make way. That man, because the way it costs, until we are not done and then, and we can swear, but God will decide. We believe say from now till October. So long God will say to them, by God you power. We say, we know we fight, but we pray. We believe that day. God will raise us, we will fight. Politicians, they don't fail we. So now God want to report to. God don't power. God will fight for your case. Then people then in parliament, when I saw them they get money, they would suffer. But God will decide. And I know what I do for saying.
All right. Thank you very much. Okay, we'll take the second to last call. Yes, call outside the call from.
Yeah, good day. This is a consent the call from the US.
All right, you get the platform. You get 2 minutes.
You know, my brother, I just want to tell you plenty thank you for the wonderful work we do. You know, with the information as we don't do, you know, for we as a union for make bigger sense. You know, but the people are not know it's like they use juju by the people of Sierra Leone, more especially. They play with it, they go sell a bag of rice 200,000, you know, when 10 billion for election, and all of a sudden they just left them out like that. You know, Southeastern and people like you always they claim for being the most intelligent people, but you know, it seems like they are very, very dumb, you know, honestly, because how we go to say BD, but you bother and you don't begin better education at the Western world. Then they even forget Casada for itself now money. You know, a very difficult day you could say you bother. People are just sick in that country. A whole lecturer, man. Like for say, you know, honestly, I don't to say that I will say if they don't be when they talk the way man how this guy they talk so. When they celebrate for take 5. When they celebrate threatening people, you know, then when they say Salon is a democratic country, you know, it's not democracy. As a lecturer, I know it's not democracy. For let somebody, people stand up to them, they protest. You say, when I go kill them, you know, because when I know the protest yesterday. No, when I be the protest, it just happened, say, the government will be there yesterday, then be focused for work for the people, and then I be a listening government. Una not a listening government. Officials are so perfect in such a way that they're not for tell una, the wrong thing they una they do. Like what thing one other caller they talk so. Una thank you una they put una life there and at the line, because now you not just they talk, they come out with facts. Them thing and what they happen, the reality. You get evidence or proof. Say yes, that thing they talk about the reality. But so you say the mass put na salon now today, my brother. You like their tricks, Now this make them people have fail because the fish where they condemn them, tell them for the wrong thing and where they do, wrong. How will not go grow? Will not to listening government, when they go increase price for to get to another level to pass through parliament. The people just they do what they want for do. In fact, I not blame them too much because the parliament it look like a social club. They're all opportunists. Then just they go there no more for let them go get written and they get a move on. They're not care. Now make president Bio and go they not get respect for the people of Sarah.
Thank you very much.
Just take one money no more than do it in a one for you. Thank you so much, brother. God bless you.
All right. God bless you too. All right. We're going to take 2 more calls and then we'll wrap up the program. All right. And okay, this is the second to last call this. Yes, call outside the call from.
What are they called from Europe?
All right, you get the platform. It's 2 minutes back.
Yeah, the reason what you make way the one that I go UN, then they listen to waiting and they talk. You know why? White people then they look we say, let me tell you this, I'm sorry for this word, but then they look black people say we are less than human. The reason what you make when they tell me them talk and they are based on how we leaders then they behave. If you sit down statistically, you watch all the countries in the world where black people they govern, where white people no mix by the governance, none not the way progress, none not the way they do well. You understand? Then when it comes to be your country, it's so worse that the leader and they act like clown. When I take people them, we don't know what thing that they do when I put them in governance. So when they fail, when people then tell the truth, they become more arrogant to the people. Then facing now the solution we need for be violence towards them people there.
Yeah.
Because it not cost you anything for let allow the people and for tell you say, okay, this way they do to me, we know like that. And you listen to the people and you do the right thing. Doing the right thing for them is a taboo, a problem for them. No, not for listening to them. I'm waiting we want to do. Let me tell you, place that they make money, you understand? And it comes to the point when they become arrogant. Now that same mania, we no begin nothing, but they talk for say this system, that now the past system is bad, it's not good for the people, they help the people. Now we want come for help the people. Now you come for help the people now, you threaten them, say, you kill them if they protest. That means say if they come to you and request, say, we need this, you know, do then say, okay, now we take the street, for you know, say be serious. Say if you take the street, we are going to kill you. They say that man is a lecturer. That man is not a lecturer. Let me tell you, that kind of man in lineage, in blood,
yeah.
In lineage.
They
never hold office.
You're correct.
They never ever hold important office.
You're correct.
In lineage, not talking about like it make white people when they do certain thing, you see them before put out for they resign. Not to say they resign because of him or waiting. They resign because of a lineage. You know, one puts a lineage in. To problem.
All right, thank you very much.
Because statistically, it did in all lineage they get issue.
Yeah,
so
thank you.
Yeah, thank you. I think they will get for solution for them.
All right.
It's so sad.
All right, thank you very much. Let's take the last caller for tonight. All right, we'll take the Okay, this will be probably the last lucky caller. Yes, caller outside the call from. All right, Ahmed, you get the platform.
Thank you very much. Thanks for the analysis. You know, the speakers are aware, the callers are all software. This country now there for that, not doing the tax anymore. You know, before this time, we all support the former government corrupt. We see so many things, although some of we At least averagely, we see how things go. Like, there we'll see some development but still people will need more. Hoping that this government can change it, they can add more so that they will improve. But instead, some staff will go into them guys there and dismantle all. You know, you get big leaders the way they bring back. Look, you go and play like somebody like somebody that this guy would have been deputy minister of somebody was in the army, then sack him. This military, they wait just about it to be removed them because of corrupt system. There's people who have the only can't push back in government. The one when they say they want to look at the one who community they go from one party to another, let's say alpha candidate. And then they celebrate. So it tells you, say, the man of that idea, anybody wants to say, this government will change that country, the father will get any idea of governance on the line. And what is offering it to? The order will not see last year, this government don't get nothing, they don't get money, they don't get any type of tap idea. If you can't put them see by the way, not ever be parliamentary, not be nothing from civil society, see back, you can make a minister of information, big position like that. Then Komon America, because you get processes, you get PhD, you say make a minister of information. Look at it. You know, there is no government, no policy. And if I was to go back for say, we after the man of black man, they rule the country. How come not to black man, not to rule America? But now the policy what you need.
No, it is time for refer if you white man or the it is time for refer say if white man or include if not just black man in the pan governance, you know say if white man mix.
The brother, it all depends all on the mindset.
But tell me one country in Africa, but we black man they rule, we better. Tell me about.
No, but there's some few, not 200%. But look at Rwanda, for when they come up from dust. You know, look at them now. A better Botswana, then go to the Seychelles. Seychelles are small island in Africa, but they're not even the corrupt. They check the corrupt.
Yeah, in island there, like 800, 600,000 people. But anyway, thank you very much. Yeah, now we take. Yeah, thank you very much, Ahmed. You don't wait more than 4 minutes now. We're supposed. Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah. All right, thank you very much, Ahmed. All right, okay. We will take this way brother on the line. All right, now we help brother let himself pass a message, and then we. All right, I don't see this brother don't struggle too much. As always, yes, brother, you get the platform.
Mr. Komon-Tok, the problem why politicians now they respect we they allow that. If they do things and you don't get any consequences, you not go continue for the do. Nobody know in this country right now will go see that they challenge government because all man just keep quiet. You see what happened in Senegal, where the Macky Sall decide for delay the election. People that come on the street say they change their mind today. Now yesterday actually they say they overturn what the president say. You know why make they do that? Because people then go down the street and they refuse to go home. Even when they pass the coffee order, they refuse to go home. They say they change this. So now Macky Sall don't change his mind. It's okay now. The Constitutional Council, they don't kind of say, okay, the president don't get the rights for do it. First of all, we not have Constitutional Council now who will get my tell the president say no. The presidential election at this country, anybody do anything? Nobody not do anything. Now the politician will continue for the light to we and talk about tripartite and talk about all kind of things. Just delay tactics. If we not say we go take the country for we step, we'll do the right thing. Go out and do the right thing. There's no way this country will go better. So all this all good they talk when they see the minister and they talk. Are you one minister? You know how much the country they lost. They say the country they lost $6 million. But you know how much the Chinese money they make. They said we the people there, we the citizens there, for feel sorry for the Chinese man because of inflation. And also the Chinese man for feel sorry for real. After they don't collect your money all this time. Mr. Komon-Tok, when they talking about this all, if we just say with the level case, be God, that makes slavery last for a very long time. 400 years. At the same mindset now get so right now, we will just say allow things for go on. So now that I'm say make I tell people them, if we don't take things now we your hand, politicians are not care about we. Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you very much for your contribution. That was the last lucky caller for tonight. Fambule, I apologize. We not will take more than that now. Just so you know, on Sunday, we did with Wahid, legendary Wahid. He gets the answer for it. And so you get the answer to the problems. And anyway, and a song we actually make a lot of sense. And we really highly encourage you, like turn on your notification bell. Would already put the flyer on the channel. It go there with me on Sunday. Me now, Mr. Komon-Tok. Until then, bye bye. Yeah, Zainab, they say none of the TV station covered. Yeah, they won't show it. They won't show it. Zainab, they're not go down. All right. Нет, я только закончу сейчас. Сегодня я попозже.